Did I stutter?
Diabetes.
There we go, getting it cranked up for Florida Friday, ladies and gentlemen. This is We Got to Chase. Myself, Credence, and the slightly sick still, Mikey the Legend. I think this is.
Yeah. It's getting better. It's not good, but it's getting better. I didn't have a voice when I woke up this morning, so that was fun.
Well, you need to have a voice to do this. Man.
Just like this.
Need something. Well, Florida Friday, got a lot on tap for you today, I believe.
I believe so too, Creed. Everything from a guy setting a police car on fire yesterday to a guy pissing in an ice machine. Good to see everybody.
Oh, that sounds like just a normal day in old Florida, I guess.
Just another typical Florida.
But checking in, saying hi. Good to see you. It is, well, already made it to the weekend. I thought yesterday was Wednesday, so I was happy to find out that it was Thursday.
You were doing, you were letting yourself down easy, which is nice. Real nice.
Don't forget, coming up 6 o'clock for the main channel. It is our members only. Don't forget that. Don't forget that Bob sent over, before the monetary monorail even left the station, sent over 2 balls.
Got Bob. It already knew to pick him up. Good for him.
The blessings. Thank you,
I did finally brush my teeth today because I've been taking all this yucky medicine, all these cough drops. And I didn't want to brush my teeth, and it was just disgusting. And I brushed my teeth today, and it was just like a
oh no, the cards are coming in.
Did you get your $100 Texas Steakhouse gift card in there? If not, you need to call the authorities.
Speaking of which, call the authorities. Nathaniel just shot out a banger.
Bang, bang. I love it. Thank you, man. Thank you.
Mikey, Terminator.
The greatest thing about sending out cards was I had to send cards to Australia. I had to send cards to the UK and trying to figure out how many stamps to put on it. Was, a quick pit.
Yeah.
Not good enough, though, Creed. That was subpar at best.
She's yelling, show me your hands. You haven't even, the car ain't even stopped yet.
I mean, if you're going to start yelling that, you better have them in a good position.
There
it is.
Dick Harris, Nancy, Chris, Shadow. There it is.
Don't forget you can pick your Show Me Your Effing Hands merch. Wow, she's laying it on her.
She's like,
wow. She's a lady. Whoa, she's a lady.
It's like in police training, right? They just teach you that.
That's one of the first things you learn. First day at the academy, Creed, is you got to learn how to be authoritative.
So we have to start saying, "Give me your money."
That's right, Dick Harris, throwing the cash our way. Dick Harris, one of those guys. I had to figure out postage. I probably put too many stamps on it, but it's all right. It's better than coming to your house and you owing money, which still might happen. Have you ever owed postage, Creed, where they put a little nasty gram on your thing that you better leave some money in the mailbox?
I didn't know they still do that, actually. Do they?
Oh, yeah. Somebody send you something and you'd be like, "Oh,
I
awesome."
don't mean to stop all the action, but sincerely,
My man.
I am glad to see you pop up in the chat, Edwin. We've been thinking about you, talking about you, and
It's the blessings to see Edwin back. Glad you're out of the hospital and back in action.
hope you're doing all right, buddy.
My man.
Good to see you in the chat. Now back to Florida Friday.
He's a big dude. Look at how long his arms are. His windows are tinted slightly.
Edwin, you know what? Send me your address on Facebook. I'll personally send you one.
Make sure send it over. I'll get it from Creed and I will send you. I still got some extra ones sitting here.
Mom Squad, 16 months. You know what we call that around here?
That's an OG, baby. It's an OG.
Oh, Liz, I'm sorry. I swear to God, and I'm not kidding you guys. I keep thinking that I'm going to get sick because I've been around Mikey so much this week and I'm not feeling well. I swear to God.
Trust me, I was working with people. Oh, whoa, we're digging through his fanny pack. Oh, there's the weed, Creed. The grass, the ganja, the green stuff. I believe that's the sticky icky. He sounds like a Mormon, by the way. It is a woman.
Oh, this is a woman.
I thought that was a guy. That's a big lady. That's one big woman.
Odds are you were gonna walk away with nothing.
By the way, sorry, I'm just noticing the hair there.
The hair threw me off too. The hair did throw me off slightly.
I'm afraid that you were gonna walk away with a ticket, probably a court date.
I'm fighting out right now. I'm fighting tickets right now, but my tickets is at $1,000 right now.
That ain't cheap, man.
I'm guessing so.
You're too young to be getting into this.
I'll look and see.
Mom Squad, hallelujah. The Black Sinks, $5.
$5 Friday. Hey, it's another juicy seafood.
Their dining area after a melee broke out over the weekend. 12 News' Alex Love spoke to both management and a city council member. He joins us live with how this all unfolded. Alex?
Yes, Melanie, the Juicy Seafood restaurant is a popular eatery off County Line Road, but last Saturday, customers and staff had to duck for cover after two groups turned tableware and furniture into weapons.
Into weapons. Yes, weapons.
This is the second juicy seafood fight we've seen.
It's true, and I was just gonna say, did somebody drive a Jeep inside there? But I think it's just part of the thing. Jay, look at you! Oh, an early Hanukkah gift. Yes, we're gonna start begging for Hanukkah gifts.
Mazel tov. Thank you. Hanukkah, Kwanzaa. We're gonna be ready for all of them.
Yeah, eating crab and juicy. Does that just make you want to fight a lot? Or
two juicy seafood fights in 1 week is a record.
When harsh insults began going back and forth.
Harsh.
I was really concerned for the children. It was two separate families that were arguing.
I believe you spell that Cheel, Teal, and then Dren, D-R-E-N. I think that's like Children.
Each other. And the little children that were nearby could have easily.
Oh, my goodness.
Glasses and napkin holders getting thrown, then even chairs as both groups charge each other swinging fists.
You know, she gets real when you start chucking chairs.
See all those paper goods that were wasted?
First experience of something like this. So we're going to have to
put Marcus.
Marcus?
Definitely need to call the police.
I'm going to need at least a $50 gift card to get this off my conscience.
It's different than Councilman Ashby Foote, who oversees Ward 1, where the restaurant is located. We caught up with him as he stopped by to check on how the business was handling the aftermath.
Especially when that's your stripper name, Jay.
Juicy seafood.
Manner, but they had once they heard the police were on the way, they left. The police 5 minutes.
It's not true. I called the police.
It just took off.
Inside the place, called the police. They showed up after the people.
They lying on me.
No other
for the rest of us, Matt.
Were injured, but forced to clean up a dining area left trashed and offer discounts to those having to witness the fight. Anyone with information is urged
They
to
did.
shoppers.
Did you hear that? Offered discounts to people that just witnessed the fight.
As the two families fled the restaurant, employees were able to chase them outside and get photos of their license plates. They turned those, plus these videos you just saw, over to Jackson police, but they have not gotten any update as the investigation continues.
Courtney, going to be on the 22nd of this month. 22nd. That'll be basically our last live for the, well,
till after Christmas. Yeah.
Continues. The restaurant is also saying they got more security to be on site to keep a presence to stop any trouble happening in the future. In Jackson, Alex Love.
So they hired more security. That's how bad things are at the Juicy Seafood. Kieran, thank you.
Got to beef up the security. I mean,
do they have like a guy standing there like you're in a bank, standing there?
Would you really want to go to a restaurant that has to have extra security?
Well, Pope.
The blessings.
Great to see you.
I don't know if I'd get the tables. We're about to put them through it.
That's the next step after the chairs are all gone. And, hello, Hellcat.
Hellcat, how are you? It's good to see that Florida has the fast cars, too.
It's not just Arkansas.
Not just Arkansas with the fast cars. No, sir. Everybody.
ADK.
Everybody, everywhere. Creed, growing up in a military town, every Marine that gets his first paycheck has to go out and just live beyond his means.
Gary, I like your thinking there. They go in there and try to get some free crab, put together a whole thing like that. But to what Mikey was just saying, I learned about if you ever really want to be a super lazy car salesman, go sell in a big ass military, because they just stood around. They could care less about anybody walking on the lot unless you were a brand new recruit.
Yeah. You're just waiting around for those Marines to come in with their first paycheck.
It's as quick as can be. There's like no questions asked. It's just done.
You're approved because you're going to get their money one way or the other.
Right.
No matter what, we'll just go to his command and we'll get that money.
Oh, Charlie, that's pretty astute there. I think you might be right. There's a Christian coffee house in Conway, South Carolina. It used to be
that was a wide turn, by the way. We almost didn't make a turn into
We're in the South. You got to take it don't matter if you're driving the tiniest little car. You got to drive it like you're driving a tractor trailer. You got to swing way out to come in.
That's a nice area. And that's a nice place to park your car and jump a fence.
Oh, yeah. Kiernoff, absolutely.
Oh, yeah. They're getting great loans. They know they're going to get their money. Living in the barracks, they got all the money in the world.
Shelly, there is no reason why we can't do a voyage before Christmas break also.
Oh, I know that's what the crowd wants. And for God's sakes, we'll give them what they want.
Stopped in and watched Mad Cave do some fishing on video gaming today.
I watched some of that today as well. Yes,
we had a nice conversation. He was trying to catch some fish.
He said it was pew-pewing at him. What?
And then he told me he got it on camera. Also, please.
It's a drag strip at every red light.
Right.
I'm gonna watch it. He said he got me on camera shooting at him.
Oh.
Cuffs on me tight as shit.
Poor thing.
These cuffs on me tight as shit, Creed.
I promise you. He said he got me on camera shooting at him.
Hey, Rochelle.
Can you please watch it? I've never owned a gun a day in my life.
Don't forget, members only 6 p.m. today. Still time to join. Like it's the military. We just
Jolly,
all together, tied together. Oh, buddy.
Sheriff Rick Staley bringing you this week's weekend roundup.
I'm going to explain everything to you in just a second. I need you to put your hands behind your back.
That's not a good idea. That's a bad idea.
What was said tonight?
That 8th grader, Creed, going to jail. Griggsy, don't be online threatening people like this kid allegedly did on Snapchat. Bad decision, son. They even confiscated a BB gun from his house. Why? Hey, A lot of hot female firefighters.
Oh, damn, did we miss it? Was it on Zoom?
18. It's all kids this week. We had an 8th grader. Now we got an 18-year-old busting into a house, getting his hair cut right before he goes to jail.
Why she it really does look like that.
Or when you go to get your graduation pictures taken and they put that thing around you, like.
Yeah, that's not medical.
Oh God, an 8th grader with his. Oh, there's somebody else. Never mind.
Oh yeah, this is a homeless man. What's a homeless man doing with all that weed?
Beautiful hair.
He's there for a haircut too. Best barbers in town are at the jailhouse. Well, that's quite the charge, Creed.
Excuse me for just a moment. A 26-year-old Joel, that's what we're calling him these days, was charged with committing a sex act after exposing himself and masturbating in front of a female detention deputy.
He was already in jail.
And female nurse at the Green Roof Inn.
He was already locked up. I mean, I guess he's like, you know what? I'm all in. I'm already here. I might as well.
Why not?
Put on a show for the ladies. Because that's what women's like, right? That's what they like. They like that kind of stuff. Juicy. Hey, Flusha. Flusha knows all about juicy food. He eats over at Sicky's Garage, burger and brews, I bet, all the time. Right, Flusha? Don't you? Flusha? Sicky's? Or do you just go to the Cheesecake Factory a little further over? We're stalking you.
A lovely, lovely group so far for Florida Friday.
A self-proclaimed professional arsonist is under arrest, accused of.
What do you do for a living?
Self-proclaimed professional arsonist, Creed. I was amateur for so many years. I said, might as well go pro.
If I was a professional artist in this industry of arson, if that's all that burned,
what kind of accelerant did he use? We need to find out more. We need more information.
All 4 tires are still there. It's looks like you could drive the damn
County
thing.
Sheriff's Office. This is 48-year-old
Oh man, he was in doing one of those either painting or getting all the lead paint out.
No, Creed. He was dining at Juicy Seafood, and man, is that seafood juicy! For each and every customer, they get a splash zone suit in order to keep their clothes dry. Skittles.
Tarduno, and he's charged, as you saw in that video, with setting one of their patrol cars on fire as it was parked in an apartment complex. Fox 13's Evan Axelbank has more from Spring Hill.
Axelbank. Hello, Jackie.
Deputies say the man used garbage and a lighter to nearly total the sheriff's office vehicle.
Garbage?
We just said
that's what professionals use for that?
For what professionals trust, Creed, is garbage.
Keith, thank you for the $5, and yes, plenty of room. As a matter of fact,
we've added extra cars on the Mary.
That's right.
On this Mary monetary monorail.
Because it was there.
The white, green, and yellow was overcome by orange.
I mean, it could have been catastrophic. Thankfully, no one was burned.
Hernando.
If we could have got somebody maybe that knew what they were doing, he's out there burning garbage.
Catastrophic, though.
Like the neighbors over here with their burn barrel. They're just apparently professional arsonists, and I had no idea, Creed. I just thought they were lazy.
I'm not by any means a professional, but I could do much better than that. Fire.
Deputies say at 5 p.m. Wednesday at the Northcliffe apartment complex in Spring Hill, the back passenger side of this patrol SUV burst into flames thanks to a lighter and a bag of garbage taken from a dumpster. After firefighters put it out, deputies say Anthony Tarduno walked up and admitted it was him.
I'm the one who did that. I set that car on fire.
It was me.
He went on to say that he was a professional arsonist.
The first thought deputies had was that he was targeting them or their equipment. But Tarduno said he was walking back from a bar when he was inspired for some reason to light a car.
Hello, Eddie.
Any car. on fire.
I wasn't targeting that because it was a police car. I was going to set it on fire if it would have been a minivan.
The vehicle is now in evidence lockup, where deputies expect it will be found to be totaled. No matter the reason for the fire, this was a close one, given how quickly an uncontrolled fire can spread.
Thank God it didn't explode or, because in an apartment complex, there are a lot of people around, a lot of other cars.
Hot
He is
garbage.
charged with 2 counts of arson and has been booked into the Hernando County lockup on
Joe
a
Rogan falling on hard times.
In Hernando County. Evan Axelbank, Fox 13 News.
Well, we didn't do very good following up with the last one, Little Linda.
We'll run over those numbers. Don't you worry.
And right now at 5, we are following breaking news, new information on what led up to this crash involving a Jacksonville sheriff's officer. Look at this surveillance video. It almost looks like something out of a movie. A man armed with a shotgun robbing a bank, putting people down on the ground. JSO released those details. And our David Jones is joining us live with even more tonight. We just learned this information a few hours ago, David.
Perhaps.
Anthony, this was just a crazy chain of events that ended here on 103rd Street, the 9400 block of 103rd Street. Again, like something out of a movie. This takedown happened right over here.
Don't get hit.
Leadership at the sheriff's office are lauding the actions of an officer who made the takedown at this spot last Wednesday when a suspect leading police in a pursuit.
That's a pretty good idea. Roger, if you got some time this weekend, it'd be a nice added addition to the Discord. I like that. 1 pick per or 2 pick. We'd have to figure it out, like 5 picks per person or 3, top 3 maybe, something like that.
That'd be good.
Good idea, Lisa.
Following a string of robberies, crashed into another car. I want to show you the scene just after that crash, and you can see just how extensive the damage was to that cruiser and to the other vehicles there. In the middle of rush hour traffic here on 103rd Street, police able to make the takedown without serious injuries to civilians. Let's back up, though. After stealing and ditching one car from a West Side dealership on Blanding, then taking another from a separate dealership and robbing.
Was that a real pew pew? It had like an orange tip.
Enters ViStar Credit Union.
Did it? I didn't even notice that.
Yeah, when he comes in, look at the orange thing on the end of the pew pew. Right there.
Yeah. Looks real enough to me. I think I'd be holding my hands up and doing what he says.
Well, he's professional, so he probably knows what he's doing.
Welcome, sunshine.
Police say Adair enters ViStar Credit Union. That's the suspect here on 103rd Street. You can see him with the rifle. Security guard forces customers into a corner and gets an undisclosed amount of cash. After that, police say that he leads them on a chase down 103rd Street. During that chase, Director Mike Bruno says Adair
He couldn't have got much money.
is shooting at officers while weaving in and out of traffic.
I wouldn't
The agency
think so.
releasing intense body cam video from the chase, and Bruno praising the officer for making a split-second decision to ram the driver's side door of Adair's car to keep him inside after he hits a bystander's car.
He made a decision that caused him.
I bet he didn't.
But he did it to protect the community.
Hi, Walter.
Like I said, there were 3 innocent people, the 2 in the other car and the 1 officer there. Fortunately, those were non-life-threatening injuries, and everyone will live to tell the tale.
Good to see you.
Don Travius Adair, the suspect,
That's good news.
1-year-old, was detained after the crash. Police recovered the rifle and the cash. He's facing a number of charges. Attempted murder.
Can we count that real quick? Because that looks like about $60 worth of cash on the floor. Mom Squad, that's great news. I'm glad to hear that. That's fantastic news. But that's not much money. It's like a couple of tens.
Yeah, there's a 20 tucked up above the tape. It's really not that much at all.
No. You didn't get much money at all.
What'd I miss? Oh!
Very
Hell
important
yeah.
stuff right there. Very important stuff.
Love it. We got some good news today.
Good news every once in a while. What's the duct tape for? Was he going to kidnap somebody?
Vehicle, among other charges. Director Bruno said both the officer and 2 bystanders had non-life-threatening injuries, again praising the actions of that officer who made the decision to ram into the driver's side of the suspect's vehicle. We're live on the west side. David Jones, First Coast
I
News.
saw that white face, by the way. Why did we blur out the cop's face?
That's weird. Hi, Pike.
A police officer is facing charges of battery and disorderly conduct.
Oh no. Not battery. A Chicago police
allegedly
officer.
relieving himself in an ice machine. It happened at a bar in St. Petersburg Beach, Florida.
I mean, I could find better spots.
A Chicago police officer decides to come to Florida, go to a bar, and then peace in the ice machine.
Charlie, I heard of a great way to go and celebrate that. Go find yourself an ice machine. It's a freebie.
It's an ice machine. Go for it.
Congrats. So seriously, that's
all good stuff. Love it.
Where Officer Henry Capouch was vacationing. A bar employee claimed Capouch pushed him and shoved a security guard after they caught him in the act. According to the police report, Capouch resisted arrest when he was later found relaxing on the beach with his girlfriend.
Plus, coming in like a clearance monk or mock. I can't remember.
An exciting first date, but not the good type of exciting.
That's right. A woman became part of a chase after her date refused to stop when deputies tried to
It's a
pull
bad
him
date.
over. News 6's Lauren Korn joins us with a message for singles who might be dating online.
Plenty of fish, remember?
Inside the car, come out, your hands up or do it now.
Flagler County deputies are searching for a 42-year-old man who ditched his date he met online.
Somebody tell her to take the damn microphone out of.
It's her first story, Creed. She's not a professional yet.
On a wild ride late Thursday night.
They were going to Denny's in the middle of the night.
Of course they
She
were.
didn't know his last name. She knew him by 2 different first names.
After eating, deputies say the
I could
42-year-old
eat
woman didn't
pancakes,
feel well and
$4.99.
allowed the man to drive her car, who only briefly stopped when a deputy pulled him over for a tag light that was out.
She only know him as Alan Shannon.
Car over that she had a driver's license. She would drive the car, and he just kept saying he was going to go to jail. So he was exceeding the speed limit, driving very erratically.
Deputies threw down stop sticks, and the car eventually slowed down onto Sherwood Street, where the man bailed into the woods.
Sheriff's office, and you're in here, make yourself known. I left the car in drive. The car was in drive. I literally had to put the car in park myself.
Another deputy questioning the woman about what happened.
I told him, I said,
was he going? Over
I got a question.
there were points. There was points, and I kept screaming.
Just a question. So they're on a first date.
Right. And
It's
it
the middle
only
of the
knows
night.
by two different names.
It's middle of the night. They're going to the Denny's.
It's a grand slam date, Greg.
Is this, I mean, to me, if I'm taking her to Denny's, it's because we just went and, had the relations, we hooked
Oh, is
up.
that typically what you do after sex? Is go
Yeah, I'd be like,
straight to
I'm
Denny's at midnight?
starved. I don't know about you, Creed, but I'm ravenous after love making. So they're heading to Denny's. And now, we found out she doesn't even know his last name, but she's happy to go out with him in the middle of the night to a Denny's.
Do you think that it's possible that one of them had moons over my hammy?
One can only hope.
Is that still a thing?
And I'm like, listen, I live out here. I know these roads. Slow down, man. I just went through an incident. I don't want to die.
Just last month, deputies say the same woman was involved with 29-year-old Henry Brock, who they
What?
say beat her outside of a gas station. He
Oh,
was
Jesus.
arrested and at last check is still in jail.
They'd have to hop this fence.
What? Whoa.
Hi, Erica.
The same lady that just got out of this car was involved in what with the other guy? Was that a date too?
That's what it sounded like.
She's got, if so, she has the worst choices in men.
Down, man. I just went through an incident. I don't want to die.
Just last month, deputies say
They had a cowboy. It was a cowboy like a chopped steak for a while.
I'm going
that
there
was
on Sunday. If anyone wants to meet me there, Jacksonville.
That was my favorite. Do you guys?
11
Do
o'clock.
you guys have a Denny's?
Yeah. It's in the old Planet Rock building.
I knew that. I've asked that.
The one where I had
maybe
egg roll,
7
choke that Marine out, and take him behind the building and beat him up.
the same woman was involved with 29-year-old Henry Brock, who they say beat her outside of a gas station. He was arrested and at last check is still in jail.
They'd have to hop this fence.
All right, so they didn't say if they were on a date together necessarily.
They were
but
together. She has got horrible choices in men.
She does. Where do you think that he took her? If they're fighting like that, I'm guessing some juicy seafood.
Juicy seafood it had to be. I mean, that was a juicy seafood move if I've ever seen it.
Chopper to help with the search, but he was nowhere to be found.
The sheriff's office advised to people that if you're going to utilize these dating websites, be smart about it.
Deputies say they have narrowed down who the suspect is and will be releasing his identity soon. At the Flagler County Courthouse, Lauren Korn getting results, News 6.
She's a big fan of the band, Mike, of Korn. It was spelled K-O-R-N, too.
Do you guys mind putting the back window down? It's just pretty dark. I can't see inside of it.
Thank you.
Also, you got out of the car with the air conditioner blowing on your camera, and we can't really see the footage. Can you clean that off, maybe? Or?
I'm asking because I can smell it. No one has a medical marijuana card. Anyone in here? Hey, can you hear me? I don't know if you can hear me.
I hear you.
Have a medical marijuana card. Do you?
Order the chicken tender.
Okay. What's your name?
Terrell.
Terrell.
Sampson.
I'm sorry. It's pronounced Terrell, like Carol with a T. Get your name right, dude.
Sampson. Okay. Hello.
Hello, you. It's like no one can hear in that car.
Yeah. Hello. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Hello, you.
Must be lovely to sit around with these fine folks and have a conversation with, you know.
Just one-sided conversation. Who's got the weed? I can smell it. What's this called? An open air sniff, Creed?
I believe, yes. This is, that is the term. Oh, yeah. Taking some time to shove a few things down in the seat.
Mm-hmm. What are you guys doing over here? He's on the phone with his attorney, I think.
Cheryl, you don't got anything illegal on you, dude? Okay. Do you mind hanging up the phone? So I can explain to you what's going on? Okay, obviously, if we smell marijuana, no one legally is allowed to possess it in this car. All right, so we're going to be searching it, all right? That gives us probable cause. You don't have any weapons or anything on you like that? Do you mind stepping out for me, please? Whoop, you good?
Okay, fine.
Whoa! Holy! Is that a forced perspective, or is he a giant?
I think he might be 9 feet.
His hands were like this, like on top of the car. Like,
I feel like I've met you way long ago. What are you doing, man?
No, my shit.
Oh, you're... Okay.
What did he just discover? Did he just see his penis or something? Is that what
Okay.
is it? Did he just touch it? It's wrapped around his leg?
Like touched it and
Move
poked.
your hands. Do you understand me?
I mean, I think we're being unjust here. Who among us hasn't got something hard and stiff in our pants? I mean, me right now, look, Creed, a pin right here in my pocket. Hard and stiff.
I guess the officer could possibly be like that young girl on that one TLC show, maybe. Then that would give you a perspective of him.
I don't know, but it looked like his whole upper body was over the top of this van.
He really does look he does look super tall, though.
If he runs, he'll get away.
God, I hope not up here. Ooh, he's looking down in to see, though. Oh, he get right in there.
Do you understand me?
Wow.
What'd he say?
What does he have between or in?
He said something to him that sounded kind of sexy.
Don't fucking move. Do you understand me?
Oh, there it is.
Oh, do you like to be talked like that by another man of authority?
It's called rough talking. I like it.
Is it loaded? I don't want to fucking shoot you in the ass.
Ha! Is that what you're talking about? Okay. All right.
I don't want to effing shoot you in the ass.
Who
Oh
shoved
my
that
God!
down
Look
in
how
them?
that guy's huge, Creed.
Hold on. Just put a gun out of his ass and you're going to come running over here. That's real smart.
There's a quote of the week, man. That is the quote of the week. I just pulled up a gun out of his ass.
Just put a gun out of his ass and you're going to come run over here? Not today, friend. No, sir.
Florida Friday. This is why we love Florida Friday so much.
Gary!
And so get another unit code, too, please. I should cover a firearm out of a waistband.
Well,
I want to shoot you in the ass. Oh, my God. That guy's enormous. Him and the lady from the first video should date.
I got to get him better.
You don't want to see where he kept the extra clip, Creed. I mean, look. Come on.
And he is 60.
That's a weird place to hide, especially when we're wearing basketball shorts.
Want to put your right here, okay?
Joey,
All right.
have you ever been in
Anything else in
a
there?
Turkish prison?
Put her in handcuffs, please. You're getting detained right now for officer safety.
Gotta be at
Put your hands
least,
behind
right?
your back.
Ma'am, do you have anything in your ass you'd like to tell us about right now before I look?
Thomas, how about you?
That'd been the face I made if I'd looked that guy's ass and seen that gun.
I like guys just peering down in there.
Relax. You still 17?
Oh, it
Terrell?
is. I was 17.
You're 18 now.
Terrell.
You're 16.
Oh my God, that guy was 16?
Now at 11, a robbery turned high-speed chase through 3 counties ends in gunfire. We just learned the driver is a former deputy. I hope you've had a great Thanksgiving. I'm Matt Austin. Lisa Bell is off.
Well, thank
tonight.
you.
This chase
It was
on
all right.
I-25 started in Volusia. It actually ended in St. Johns County. Deputies say the driver robbed the Circle K on the corner of LPGA and Clyde
Watch
Morris
out.
Boulevards.
Shut
That's in
up,
Daytona
loud,
Beach.
shut
News
up.
6's Sean Chiabot is live outside the store.
Did it say a former cop robbed a Circle K?
Boulevards. That's in Daytona Beach.
Yeah,
News
it did.
6's Sean Chiabot is live outside the store for us tonight. Sean, you just got the suspect's name.
Yeah, just within the last half hour, authorities told us that the suspect is 45-year-old Daniel Rudell of Palm Coast. And we
Wow, our Circle K's don't have such great topiaries like this. You know what it's reminiscent of? It's the old playground at McDonald's.
It's almost like a Circle K mall.
And the Dunkin' Donuts coffee and more.
learned that he is a former Flagler County Sheriff's deputy before he allegedly robbed this convenience store. For miles and through 3 counties, deputies chased after a robbery suspect speeding up I-95. It all began here at this Circle K in Daytona Beach. The suspect pretended to shop for...
What do we got? 18-pack, $14.99. That's pretty good.
Those Jokers are 2 for $3. They're not bad.
Oh, is that a
It's like their brand Monster. Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right.
Did he say he pretended to
over
shop?
half an hour, an elaborate ploy to stall for time.
Half an
This is
hour?
the robbery suspect's receipt.
Said, I didn't know that about Dunkin' Donuts, Dallas Alice. I'll ask next time I'm there. I didn't see that on the mobile app either.
That's and he was in there pretending to shop for a half an hour. I mean, automatically. We should have known he was in there trying to do something. But look at that receipt, Creed. Cracker Barrel cheese, Visine eye drops,
Who buys that there? Either of those things.
a tumbler.
A bunch of a Hershey Score Bar. Who eats those?
Got
Do
a
you guys know what that even
whatchamacallit?
is?
Oh, yes, like a toffee. Yeah, it's like a toffee. bar.
No, yeah, you stay away from those.
At least he got a Heath. Fast
Yeah.
break. Wow.
This is what they look like. That those are not. Those are not good, right? That's weird.
It's like $18,000 worth of stuff.
Items over
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
for $300 worth of candy and snacks.
Are they? I might have to try one. They
talked
don't
me into
look
it.
good at all.
How's he able to afford that on a former police officer's salary? I mean, those were at the top of
As
the.
he walked out to get a credit card in his car and came back and robbed the place. The suspect then threatened the clerk with a bottle of liquid he claimed was toxic. This is Daniel Rudell from his arrest last week for resisting arrest and marijuana possession. The Flagler County Sheriff's Office says he was one of their own deputies until he retired about a year and a half ago. Before then, he was an officer in Daytona Beach, and prior to that, a deputy in Putnam County. Now, the Flagler County Sheriff's Office also told me tonight that he recently settled a class action lawsuit against their department for unpaid overtime. But tonight, he is headed to jail facing much more serious charges. Matt.
So many moving parts, Creed. Suing them for monies.
But the good thing is he did not pee in the ice outside.
He's a gentleman, Creed.
He went ahead and peed in the bottle. Like Eric said. It's better.
Let me know.
I saw that up above the entrance.
Yep. My speeds are about
This
one.
poor guy needed something extra to
Middle of
do.
the road, no lights.
He had too much time on his hands, Creed.
Okay, yeah, we need to try to stop that evac truck. He's already at this speed.
Is that an ambulance in front of us?
Put my head just right so I can see it. I think so.
That's what I thought too.
I feel like we're on that one Disney ride with the cars, you know, with the high banks.
Road test.
Yes. Are we chasing the ambulance?
Yeah, it looks like we are.
Or as you call it here in the South, or if you're Adam the Woo, you say ambulance.
Hey, driver, hands up!
It's a rescue squad.
Hands up!
Show me
Back to me now!
your
Out of the vehicle now!
Come on,
hands.
You can do it.
Hands up!
Say it.
Turn around! Hey, hands up!
Today's a booby-free episode, Mike.
Walk backwards to my boys! Hands up!
Effing hands.
Hands up! Hands up! Walk backwards to my boys now!
Is that Edwin?
Keep coming!
Is that where he's
Keep
been?
coming!
Did he run off with a ambulance? With that ambulance?
Walk to your left! Walk to your left! Face away from me! Face away from me! Walk to your left! Side step to your left!
I need to help this guy out.
Side step to your left!
He
Side
needs,
step to your left!
he needs to go back for training, I think. This is
really
not
does.
proper
Go down
way
to
of...
your knees!
Look at this.
Hands
Oh,
up!
boy.
His pants.
Yeah, go ahead.
Down to your knees!
Well,
Down to your knees!
he ain't got no gun in his ass, does he?
His whole pants just fell.
Lay down on your stomach, prone out.
Ooh.
Pull down your drawers enough where I can see your a-hole.
Hands out.
Spread them.
Place your hands behind your back. Do it now. Behind your back.
And he's wearing a belt. What the hell? Willow's birthday. 10 days ago.
I mean, at least let the dude pull up his pants. And...
I mean, it's embarrassing. It is. You don't want to have the world to see your ass.
I think he did on accident.
We made your cavity search not needed. We saw everything we needed. Arms out like an airplane.
Oh, this is the first. Oh, it's nice.
Oh, he's got some gloves.
He's got, safety first, Creed. If you're going to do it. Oh, lurk all you want. We love our lurkers.
Pants down, ass up, am I right?
2 quick things.
Man
is Bigfoot. Like the video. And by the way, there is a poll today. I know we haven't mentioned it.
No, completely forgot. I'm sure many
Christmas time here once again. Not sure when you're watching this in the future, but when Santa would bring you your gifts, would he wrap those gifts or were they just sitting there unwrapped? Because that's been a hot button issue in my family for many, many years.
Who buys a present doesn't wrap it? I mean, even
but it's from Santa. You know it's from Santa. Typically, Santa would come to my house, set everything up, So when you walk down, you're like, you get
and you see everything?
Yeah, you see everything. There's
unwrapped?
This. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Santa would bring you gifts already wrapped. That's the poll question. So make sure you put
that's
wrapped.
a thing. I never knew that's a thing. I
always has been. See, that's it. My wife was just like you. She's like, oh yeah, they got to be wrapped.
Yeah.
I said, Santa never wrapped my gifts. Either maybe Santa hated me, which is a possibility. I put on a good show, bud. It's called character work. I'm selling right now. It's work.
You guys wouldn't believe the cost after every single stream.
I fight them back the whole time. So your choices, of course, are wrapped, unwrapped, or I was never a kid. So, make sure you get that.
That's interesting. Looks like the unwrapped thing actually is pretty popular. I guess if
whatever your family's used to,
that's what I'm saying. If you grew up that way, like I get that. I kind of understand that. I'm trying to think though. I do believe that Santa's biggest gift usually, if I'm not mistaken, would be unwrapped to an extent. I think. I've got a bad memory. That's interesting. Yeah, guess the way you brought up. Now, do you change that? That's another Jesus.
That very good question.
And then pulling a gun on people who
pew
try to
pew.
help them get away from him.
30-year-old Jacksonville kid is in jail over
Cooper.
an incident on Chafee Road on the west side. Channel 4's
Chafee.
Eric Avanye is live with the story. Eric?
Chafee Road.
Good evening. When Joshua King remains locked up
Yes.
I want to try and find that in our group. That was absolutely hilarious. Wasn't that in the group that was somebody had posted with the you know what I'm talking about?
Right. And then the end was
Yeah.
Exactly.
JSO after he was taken into custody following a bizarre chain of events that police say put many lives, including a small child, in danger.
Uh-oh. Not the
Sergeant
children.
Rockavina says he was one of two passengers in a tow truck that spotted 30-year-old Joshua King tailgating a woman driving an SUV. He says it appeared King was purposely trying to run the woman off the road. So he and his buddies...
Maybe it was a first date.
We cut the guy off, and
maybe they're going to
let
Dennis.
her pass us, and we cut the other guy off so he could.
I say that last name.
And then he got around us in the tow truck, and he stopped in the middle of Chafee Road and pulled a gun on us and had us at gunpoint.
Rockavina says that's when his buddy Aaron, the tow truck driver, feared for their lives.
He
That's how he introduces them to people.
Made sure his was locked and loaded. We're waiting for him to start shooting, and we were going to shoot back.
But
it was a scary situation. It was a matter of him shooting and us getting away, and thank God we got away.
Fortunately, Aaron was able to call 911 while standing his ground in an attempt to protect himself, Rockavina, and the juvenile who was in the tow truck. Rockavina says when police arrived, King led officers on a brief chase that ended further up the road after King gave up. Police say King even had a child in his vehicle, something Rockavina says was troubling.
The kid was on his knees watching his father do the whole
Whoa, what? Whoa. We might not want to hear that.
Does it?
My God, this guy's explaining some bad stuff, Hag. I'm sorry.
Hag is saying great stuff, and I appreciate it.
Thank you. One very last quick thing. I love that there's something funny that's in our group on Facebook, and I can't find the damn thing because you guys are posting so much great stuff over there, and we appreciate that. And I love it. And I want to keep building that. And I want to remind everybody that is over there at Active, keep posting shit because you're making me laugh. I love it. Thank you.
That's crazy to me because that's the worst way you can raise a child is just let your kid sit there
at gunpoint. That's the worst way to raise a kid.
At gunpoint.
As for the woman who appeared to be
Pew
chased by
point,
King,
right, Troy?
Rockavina says
Podcast.
she managed to get
Let it
away,
happen.
never came back. Rockavina says
That's right,
he
Thursday
has
and
no
Friday.
doubt The actions taken to
Today's
intervene
last
will
day.
save her
Friday,
life.
Saturday?
I do believe that
We're
we did
Today's
that
last
by
day.
saving her and blocking him off for enough time for her to get away. And I'm happy that it was us in that situation and not her with no protection.
Can we talk to the tow truck driver guy?
Back here live, King now faces multiple felony charges, including assault with a deadly weapon and child neglect.
Deadly.
Reporting live in downtown Jacksonville, Eric Avanye, Channel 4, the local station.
A deadly weapon.
The deadly weapon was found, Creed. Audio is muted by the police. Well, that's not cool. Think because he's listened to a cool song and don't want us to listen to it too?
What do they think this is? What country was that? We didn't have any volume the other day.
The UK. They have
plenty of
zero.
volume now. That was a hallelujah. Eric, you're more than welcome to yell and scream all you want in our
for it.
chat. It is fine.
Knock it out the box.
Vroom, vroom.
My friend Dan, the tow truck driver.
Well, he's driving down this picturesque highway here. I want to remind you. Oh, in the
West.
Keys, and there's a McDonald's, ladies and gentlemen.
The best view from a McDonald's you'll ever see, Creed, right there in the Florida Keys.
Boy, no kidding. Just want to remind you, coming up next, 6 o'clock East for the main channel, our weekly get-together, the members only. And that's at 6 East.
That's right, Creed. I have some videos for watch about Christmas. Creed, there was a time when Lucky Strikes was considered a fantastic gift to give for Christmas.
Still a pretty decent gift in my neck of the woods.
Out of Florida, Quebec, India, Yankee, X-ray 6-1. Quebec, India, Yankee, X-ray 6-1.
This guy's speaking in some other language.
For unknown occupants, reason for stop, traffic control device, and following too close.
Boy, he is very thorough.
By the book. We will never hear this guy yelling.
Show me your effing hands.
Never.
Oh.
And that guy said, you know what? I don't like your attitude.
South on 17.
If only that car knew how friendly Officer Friendly is.
He probably would
Wouldn't
let him go.
Oh, thanks for that shot too.
Him looking dumb. Always a good look. But wait, there's more.
Oh, where'd he go?
Oh, look at that boat. Oh, that's a nice boat.
Yeah, I'm taking a nice little tour of the Keys. I like this.
You don't typically get this. Egg B. Bye. Who knew the Keys were so close to the water? I'm sorry. I had to laugh. Damn it. I tried not to.
Good point. You can only go so far.
I think we lost him for a minute.
Put your hands in the wheel.
In the wheel?
Both hands outside of the window.
On the wheel or out the window? Which one? For God's sakes.
Nah, holding you to that, Georgia Peach. We tonight seems like a good night for a beer or two.
Oh, just wait. There's more.
I'm keeping my eyes from a distance now, pursuing.
From a distance.
If you're looking for our other channels and stuff, right down below, there is a link tree that has all of our links to everything from the merch to the PayPal to all the channels.
Nate, I always wonder that too. So most of the cops seem pretty good with it, with having an idea of.
2 times we've lost this guy now. He's taken off on us twice. He's kind of making this guy look a little bit foolish. Maybe it's
by
time
the
to
end of this, he
toughen up.
can't be such an officer friendly, right? I mean,
He's got to toughen up and start yelling out the window. If you just yell that a couple times, he'd listen.
probably not, Alan, but you never know. We'll see. The first 50 of the day didn't go so well today. I was going to hunt for some bonuses for tonight. So the channel hasn't been costing me any money lately. So
that's good. That's a plus.
The vehicle's on Duck Avenue, I believe, by now.
Right?
I meant to take a picture of because I finished sending out all the cards today. The last stack was like this.
Oh my God.
I
Probably
don't want to
last
say
year we're doing Christmas cards, just so you know.
there's going to have to be a cap next year and be like the first 40 people. Yeah, the first 40 people that are in my box will be getting a card.
Man, cigarette prices all out there. Mine are still at about $4.30 from the Circle K.
Back in the day, they used to gift wrap
All right, all units
your
that,
cigarettes
that
for
have their
Christmas.
lights activated, deactivate the lights. He went in the
Oh my
stadium,
God, Amanda, really?
let's set a perimeter, get on the stadium.
He went in the stadium, Creed.
Stadium entrances.
Why will this guy not answer his phone?
Maybe it's that guy calling.
Oh, into the trailer park, Mikey. Do you see any with aluminum foil on the windows? Those are the nice ones.
That's a smart move.
I always wanted a truck like this one right here.
Which one?
It's a Extreme. It's an S10 Chevy S10 Extreme.
Oh, Stadium is the name of the trailer park.
Oh, nice.
Oh, I thought he went into it like I was
that
like,
makes
"Where's the
sense.
stadium at?"
Right past these people, I think. Right there.
Oh,
That's it.
you want? Look, it's in the Creed color too, yellow already.
It is Chevy yellow.
Old Yeller. I thought he was talking about a stadium.
Yeah, me too. I think.
He just came down to the back of the property and
Boy, there's some staples of every park you're ever going to drive through right there. That's when you know it's a winner. No offense if anybody rides mopeds here.
turned south.
That's your daily driver, you know.
Scooters. It's
That's
starting to
probably what
rain.
I'd have to be smoking on Captain Happy.
Starting to rain. It's guy's gonna bust loose on this guy and go crazy when he finally finds him.
Nancy, have you made up a bunch of crap? You should. He's that one-legged fool from the YouTube.
That's how it works out.
I couldn't imagine paying $10 a pack every single day. Did you see the other moped? There's another moped tucked back there.
This neighborhood is packed. You driving this car, bud?
No, I don't know. I think this guy's on over there.
Is that Ragu Monkey?
Salamanca, did you stop by Seneca, Allegheny? Which one did you go to, Shelly? I know just about.
He's in the car. We were looking for him. He was in the car the whole time. What a pro move.
I know just about every single smoke shop in Salamanca.
What a pro move. You guys see the guy that was driving this car? You mean the guy sitting in? Yeah, we've seen him. He almost got away from on the third time.
I think it's cheaper to smoke weed, don't you think, than it is to smoke cigarettes nowadays?
Probably. Could have killed somebody. Let him have it. That is maybe he didn't want us to see that bald spot.
Yeah, pro tip, if you've got that much time to park like that, get the hell out and go hide somewhere else.
Yeah. Laying low in the car. That could have been it.
What do you mean you have nothing?
Oh, man, no license? Scum of the earth, Creed.
Where's the keys to the car? Is it in there?
Damn, it's raining good now. It's getting all wet. Oh, VHS plastic?
Hell yeah, we haven't had one in a while. I like this.
Why not? Where we got?
And again, John. Is now police almost cut this car off twice.
Wow, an old HLN chase. I love this.
Almost stopped and cut off a couple of times by law enforcement, but
They tried to ram them twice already.
Nice.
Ram Ranch?
Might as well.
Thankfully, was going slow rate speed, but now going
through the yard,
weaving in and out of traffic. It looks like.
Oh, that cop car I think that cop car crashed out. Nope, it's still there, but it's
Yes,
getting loose.
As this continues doing anything, I mean, this is just freewheel driving. We hope no one gets hurt as an innocent.
Three-wheel
We're
driver.
in a neighborhood.
You told me
area
3
that
times,
are
Marky. I said
weaving
good.
in and out, being followed very
Even though I'm
close.
pretty sure I didn't send you one.
Mike Brooks.
But if I did,
Go here as we've got quite a scene here.
Oh, if I'm not going to stop by the casino, I got to at least stop by the bingo hall real quick and put a couple bucks in.
These things they're so dangerous to law enforcement. Mike just had an officer in Prince
Happy Friday to you, Texas Tim. Good to see you, buddy.
earlier this
Mikey
week.
wanted a digital card.
It puts officers' lives in
I like
danger.
that
And
idea.
Look at the speed he's going through this.
Next year
neighborhood.
might be all digital cards.
He's going at least 50, 55 days. Slows down.
50-50?
50-50? I don't think so. It's a minivan.
Right on his tail.
He's
got
got
3
the front.
wheels.
Yeah, the front's all tore up already.
Oh, me too. I used to love, like, jumping in, watching an hour, knowing you're all caught up, not a bunch of politics, just straight news of what was going on. And
Car who they're chasing, just in case it happens.
then you
to
get
see
some
it
of
going
this
through a
once in a while.
school area right now. So
This
again,
dude's
very,
going
very
nuts. I love it.
Hopefully, they're able to put this out over the
You know,
radio.
Hector, the
That area
typical
is
secret
away from that
shenanigans.
particular
We'll look
area.
at nudes.
But looks like he's getting ready to
Swear
Talk
a
crap
lot.
about non-members. You know.
Yeah, we'll talk about all you guys that aren't members. You know, that
doing
stuff we
Be
do
like,
every week in there.
what about that cheap bastard that was through there today? Remember him?
50-50.
50-50.
About it. This car was hemmed in, banged into I think it was a large truck. backed up, went the
Vivian
wrong
really
way,
wants you to show. Which
looked like
card are
violence
you
before
speaking
finally
of?
got on
Ricky?
some side streets,
Did you
and
see
now,
his card that he just got the other day?
wild
That was
driving
quite
here,
amazing.
and thankfully, at least no one has been hurt. At least
This one's awesome.
Oh, there's a
Damage
name
to
I
the
haven't
right
heard in
front, but
forever.
ooh, turn around.
Whoa.
Oh, into a fence.
Oh, he really messed up right there, man.
That vehicle, I kind of thought that minivan might have been an undercover, but I don't think so. I think that was just a regular. Right. Best card ever.
Might
So
not be able to get. You got a cruiser right there. Officers getting out now. He's
what you gonna do?
Try to
Jump.
bail. He's heading towards the
No, that's not how you
It
jump.
was like a crossbody off the top rope. He was hitting with a big splash, baby.
Can you imagine? He would have ran the other way, right? If he couldn't have got up on the hood and did that. I don't think there's any way. Yeah,
he landed so flat. He took a chest bump.
Right there. Officers getting out now. He's going to
try
to bail. He's
Jimmy Snooker.
He shouldn't even jump. Yeah, it's like he's jumping off the top rail, right?
He didn't catch himself.
He jumped out of his own. His or she, I believe it's a
He may have died. He may have crawled in them bushes and just died.
For it now through some trees. We believe that
It is a
law
great card.
enforcement now.
Is anybody going to go after him, or
it looks like they're on him. Looks like there is.
I don't want to jump over this
They're not
fence.
going to jump over that fence until they can see his hands to make sure that that he doesn't have a gun, clearing the back of that vehicle.
Right, Angela?
Make sure there's not anybody else inside that vehicle that could.
Why is he not running?
danger to law enforcement, pulling somebody else out of that.
Oh, there was another person in the car laying low.
Right? Okay.
Yeah,
But
looks like
why is nobody going after the other dude?
They pulled that person.
I mean, it's a very small nature strip. I don't think there's too many places for him to go.
Yeah, it's not thick enough, girthy enough, you know.
Okay, so one of the two passengers has been trapped, and they've been apprehended.
Wait,
by law
what?
enforcement.
Have been
Looks like
trapped?
The driver could still.
Oh, you throw a net over? Oh, look at this guy.
Oh,
taking
yeah.
incentive.
Looks like that officer.
Why did it take so long for them to think, hey, maybe I should?
Yeah, they're all pointing now. Go over there. Go over there. Officer
This guy's-
Badass.
Yeah, badass, standing right on the.
Across that one of
All right, let's see
Windscreen.
him clear. Oh, drag his
Uh,
junk
you
across
know,
it.
If I had a K9 unit, I'd bring that K9 unit out there. But looks like
What a weird jump that was.
What is?
right there off that interstate.
What is happening?
Is there another? Are we on another planet? Oh my
just
God! That guy
fell.
just shattered his. He has just shattered his
right.
fucking femur.
Wait, where'd this guy come from?
He's coming over here. He's jumped the fence like a man.
him. Oh my God!
Can we
I'm
just
sorry.
go back and see these cops
I'm
jump this
sorry.
fence
We have to-
again?
I'm sorry. This is.
I mean, this is.
Is it just
ridiculous.
an optical illusion? I think that my fat ass would.
It looks like a heel. The one guy
Mikey's
jumps
ass
like a
would-
cat.
One leg could make it over this fence just fine. I think it don't look that bad.
All right, he jumps. Boom! Shatters his leg. He's dead.
And that guy, he jumped the
Like a
whole
jungle
fence.
cat. Watch this guy jump.
Watch him over here, though.
It's like gravity.
Oh, we can't see
grabbed
it.
him.
That's all so weird. Now this guy,
Underbrush right there off that interstate, Mike. We saw it looked like he had on a light.
see him? He just hopped it. Did you
Yeah.
see that? And this guy goes down hard.
Yeah, he's.
Looks like they got him right.
He was forced into early retirement.
States like this to put an end to this.
You got to be careful because you don't know.
You gotta be careful.
Make sure that they see their hands, but it looks like they're pulling them out into an area where they can get a good look at them.
Is it steep right
looks
there?
like they
Maybe.
have gotten the
You gotta be
driver
careful, Creed.
so
Look
very
out!
far.
You gotta look out.
But the bottom line is you want to make sure that driver.
Did the guy go over there and take his shirt off?
Weapon. And it's always, let me see your hands. Let me see your hands. Let me see your hands. And if he's not showing his hands, you have to
Right.
proceed with the utmost of caution because you always assume.
Is that
someone's running from the
wait a
police.
minute there.
That guy take his shirt off? I mean, he had a shirt on.
What's all that right there, though?
When a young girl gets to a certain point in her life,
Caution because you
she becomes a
always
woman.
assume that someone who's running from the police.
Yeah, he had some melon juice all over him, Creed.
I think he did so much. Just happened in that video. That was
The old school stuff sometimes is the best.
wow.
It just
my
really
God.
is.
Yeah, so much happening there in that one.
Way to go out on top, Creed. I like that.
I like that as a good end of the week for We Gotta Chase. So the poll, I'm intrigued by.
So am I, Creed. So over here on Creed and Submission Show, the OG channel, the main channel, the channel that started it all, the question was, of course, when you were a kid, did Santa bring your gifts already wrapped? Or were they just sitting there? And of course, we had the option of you were never a kid. 75%. 75% of the 160 people, by the way, the rest of you 160 people should be liking this video. 160 people, Creed, said that their gifts were wrapped. 15% said they were not wrapped. 7% not a child. These are people just born adults. Over here on We Gotta Chase exclusive channel. If you haven't already subscribed over there, please do so. 122 likes, 177 votes. 64% said yes, the gifts were wrapped.
Thank you, Judy.
20% have been ready to watch her. Well, Judy, let's make it 6 months next time. Okay.
Check back in at 6 months, right, Judy?
Once 6 months has gone by, tell me how good we're doing then.
That's right.
The new will wear off. We're in a newlywed type thing right now. 20% of you said the gifts were not wrapped. 15% of you said I was never a child. LA in pursuit of a white caddy.
Uh-oh, if there's a chase, members only is closed for the day. Thank you, Texas Tim. Larry, of course, Florida Friday is brought to you by Larry.
Let me look around.
Well, while you do that, I'm going to go ahead and say thank you to Bob, Nathaniel, Dick Harris, Mom Squad, Jay, Kiernoff, Keith, Bigfoot, Cooper, and a Hallelujah. I wouldn't mind a live chase right now. That'd be all right. It's okay.
It's in a sweet spot. Could you give me a network, perhaps?
Either way, probably just on the scanner at the moment. This your city?
Perhaps. It's a beautiful bridge.
Stand on that roof sometime, Erica, and wave to us, would you? If you're on the bridge, we couldn't see you.
Well, you know what, Creed? If it happens, we'll find it.
Yep.
And if it's there, we'll be there.
That's right. If not, we'll see you at 6 o'clock for members only for the main channel. Remember, main channel, and we also have We Gotta Chase channel, which is chase only stuff. We do that on Mondays at 6 o'clock East. So that's that, Jim. It's time to go.
That's right, Jim. Take care. If you haven't already liked the video, please do so. Are we going to show?
This is our 5th day in a row. We do it Monday through Friday at 4:05 East. We've been on for 1 hour and 7 minutes so far. So
there's plenty back there. You can just back it up. There's about 1,000 videos of us doing just this kind of thing. So go back there and watch that.
But the real caboose. In case Mikey didn't mention it enough, that's a T-shirt or
that's
anything else you want.
Sticker, duvet.
Yeah, just so you know. Thank you, guys. Listen, if we don't see you, the King Wolf kills it. Love it. Thank you so much to King Wolf over on the Discord. It's another thing. Join us on the Discord if you'd like. Feel free. !Discord in the chat. Bring it up and click that link and go over there. It's very simple to use. I promise you can figure it out. Hello, Donna. Tell Bob we say hello. If we don't hear from you, if you don't see you, have an awesome weekend. We'll be back Monday, most likely with a full schedule, I would imagine, because Mike's got a whole weekend to rest.
Whole 2 days. Guys, please do so. Like, subscribe, notifications on. Make sure you click that little bell so you get all the notifications so you don't miss out like some of these people come through like, I just missed it. I can't believe this bullshit. Till next time, please remember.
Just do what I tell you.
By the way, great to see my man back.
My man.
Let's not forget.